Another episode of React Up, man. Y'all already know what today is, and we are reacting to Pop the Balloon to Find Love. And there's a few things that I can say about this because I like their evolution and everything, and their infancy, and just continuously growing and changing and trying new things. But without further ado, like I'm not gonna hold y'all up. It's only 45 minutes. I know I'm not gonna talk a lot, but let's go ahead, let's get into it, and let's see what they talking about. Let's see if we can find love or is they popping balloons on them.
Pop the balloon or find love.
Exactly. Nothing but the best.
So I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, I travel. My name is DJ Spins. You follow me on all platforms,
Bruh. Oh, that's 2K right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo,
What's
Hey, what up, man?
up?
We sitting there watching your show right now.
Yeah.
man, that's crazy. I always want well, I'm about to be down there in H-Town in June 27th. But y'all
What?
And you coming to the H?
man, coming to the H, man. They've been asking for it.
Okay.
For sure. We got link up.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. I'm down to collab, man. We need the Pop the Balloon community come together a little bit.
Hey,
Yes.
For sure. The whole Pop the Balloon multiverse, man.
Yes.
And you already know what time it is. When y'all filming?
When we
On the 28th.
28, yeah.
The 27th, the 28th. It's only right, man.
That's it.
Y'all go to mine. Let's circulate it, man.
Hey,
Let's
Hold on, wait. Now, I've seen Too Cold stuff. He did a Detroit edition, and I've been meaning to react to it. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all want me to react to that. But I seen the Detroit edition, and I'm like, well, it was like 2 hours long. I was like, what? I don't know if I got the time. I like that. I was like, but Too Cold, I like his stuff, man. Like I do. So let's see what they got popping around here. Let's see what they got popping.
man,
how the community really come together.
Yes.
from the Naptown to the H-Town, let's get it.
From the nap to the H, let's do it.
What's good, brother? Who we rocking with today?
What you mean, who I'm
What's your name?
Denzel.
Denzel. Tell me what you can.
Hold on, man. This how I know Pop the Balloon is not real, man. It can't be real. Do y'all know that this dude has been on this Pop the Balloon Love Mountain several times? And I mean, he cool in the mud though. Like I feel like I can hang out with my man. Like he cool in the mud, man. But I'm about to see what he on, man, because he funny. He funny as hell. I like him. He funny though.
I ain't looking for, brother.
A beautiful, God-fearing,
God fan.
athletic woman.
Athletic woman in shape. Give me a non-negotiable or a deal breaker for you.
Promiscuous activities,
Right.
smoking, multiple baby daddies.
Multiple baby daddy.
Yeah.
And it's a done deal.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here, brother. We're glad to have you.
For sure.
All right.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a lineup of single ladies. Hi, ladies. You ladies look really nice tonight. Okay, let's bring in our first single gentleman. Hello.
Hello.
Use your mic.
Hello.
Right, there you go.
Now hold on. Now I noticed something. Now, first thing I want to say is this must be the thick edition of Love Mountain because my God, like, boy, it ain't nothing but some thickness on here. But I see that they got wireless mics on and they got microphones in their hand. I'm a little confused on what they're trying to accomplish here. Are they trying to accomplish like more sound? Like trying to capture more sound, or I don't know, like why. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Denzel. I'm 30, and I work in retail management, and I'm also a brand ambassador for a Black-owned clothing brand.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love to cook. I'm very consistent, and I love my Black queens.
Okay. What is a fun fact about you?
I also love interior designing, and I'm kind of a tourist in my own city.
Okay. So that's a fun fact?
Yeah, 2 fun facts.
Okay.
2 fun facts.
Okay. And what is your love path?
It said I was a free spirit.
Okay. All right. So you have no pop balloons. You are able.
That's new. Love path. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to look that up. Love path. I gotta look that. I gotta see what mine is. I took a few tests. I took 16 personalities, BDSM. I know a few things, but love path, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna check that one out.
Able to ask the ladies a question.
Okay. My question is, who is the most influential man in your life?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Now I like that question. Now, this is gonna get some insight on who kind of molded them and raised them and kind of showed them the way. It could be their father. It could not be the father. It's similar to the question that was asked one time was, is your father in your life or are your parents together? I've heard them questions before, and they're just trying to gauge. In some respect, they believe that a woman that had a father in his life, is a little bit more structured, a little bit more of this, a little bit less chaotic, versus those that don't have their father in their life.
My name is Leah. I'm 32, and I am a healthcare administrator. Um, the man who is most influential in my life is my father. I'm the baby of the bunch, so my dad definitely set the standards for me and my sisters. So my dad is my guy.
Thank you.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. And the most influential man in my life is my brother. My brother's very smart. I love the path that he went on. So he's the most influential person in my life.
Thank you.
All right. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. My occupation is I'm a special education teacher. The most influential, I have several men in my life that are influential to me. The first person is my father. Then I have my papi, that's my grandfather. And then I have my uncle. So those are 3 men. They definitely take care of home and they showed me how it's supposed to be. So anything less, I'm not accepting.
And what is your age?
Oh, I'm 32.
Takes a village.
It does.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I am 52, and my occupation is human resource. And the most influential man in my life is my grandfather. He's now deceased, but he did teach me how to love myself, how to be confident, and how to treat others with respect. Yes.
Sorry to hear.
Well, she don't look a bit over 40, my guy. Like, dude, she said 52, and I almost fell to the floor. Ain't no way she 52. Like, I don't see it. That ain't 52 at all. I think she lying about her age. I think she younger than that. But I don't know why she would try to consider herself older, because man, she don't look, boy, black really don't crack, because she don't look she don't look a day over 40. I tell you the truth. A day over 40.
Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm 31, and I'm a loan officer. I help people get approved for mortgages. Oh, and the most influential person in my life, it has to be my father. He's a pastor, ex-military man, and taught me a lot of values, such as valuing myself and standing up for what I believe in.
Thank you.
Awesome. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Sharita. I am 42. I'm a property manager.
What's your question?
Who's the most influential man in your life?
It would be my first cousin. He pretty much taught me everything I need to know about a man. So yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
So you asked us who is the most influential man. Who would you say is the most influential woman that's a part of your life?
I would have to say my mother. She's just very consistent, very hardworking, very loving.
I hit the wrong button. Listen, we already know that the mother is there. We know that the mother is there. We know primarily in some cases the father is not in the household. So I don't understand the point of this question. Like, who is the most influential person? I mean, we know it's gonna be his mother. Like, cause like primarily, especially like with millennials and Gen X, primarily it was a mother that was there. The tide is just starting to turn now that you have more men taking custody of their kids, which I definitely advocate for. So I am 100% with that.
She just shows me what I should be looking for in a woman.
Absolutely. Is that who taught you how to cook?
No, she's not. No, she didn't teach me.
You just learned. You just.
I got on my own, like kind of just wanted to learn how to barbecue, and then
Okay.
to barbecue, you have to cook certain things.
Definitely.
So you self-taught.
YouTube.
That's good too. Yeah, we'll take that. Your question?
Do you have kids?
I do not.
And you would want kids?
I want an empire, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you have kids?
I have 3.
What are their ages?
24, 24, 22, and 19. And I have a grandson. That's 2. So.
And you don't want to make any more kids?
Nah. You're handsome. You're very handsome, but
Thank you.
I know. I can't give you no empire, baby.
Okay, your question.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory would be when my grandmother and my mother and my grandfather, like the day before he passed, we went to the beach. And I didn't know he was gonna pass the next day, but everybody knew. But that's what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so we all just had a good time throwing the baseball, throwing the football at the beach.
Okay.
Your question.
My question is, I understand that you love to cook. I would like to challenge you to a cook-off. What's the favorite thing you like to cook?
Wings.
Chicken wings?
Yes.
Like buffalo wings?
Yes.
Okay, what about a meal?
We can add some corn on the cob,
Oh.
some rice.
Okay.
Just depending on what type of rice. Dirty rice.
Hold on. Listen, you got to understand how men operate. There are some men out here that like me. I don't cook sides. So there's some men out there that's like, look, I'll cook all the meat. You can cook the sides. Sides is your thing. I don't really do sides. She's like, what about a meal? What? Look, we carnivores over here. All we do is eat meat. That's all we do. That's it. We don't do nothing else. You asking for a whole meal? We ain't chefs or nothing like that. You know, we especially when you go on YouTube, all you pretty much all see men on YouTube do. From what I see on YouTube, they cook meat. They cook big meat. They cook small meat. They cook varieties of meat, but it's always meat. You don't see no sides. You don't see nothing. All you see is meat. So the fact that you even ask this, my man ain't a chef. He said he learned how to cook from YouTube University. That's all you had to know. That all he cooked is meat and no side. He said corn on the cob. Ma'am, I don't even know you even asked that question.
Rice.
Oh yeah,
Eggs,
I'll make
rice.
homemade dirty rice. I love it. Yes.
What other meals can you cook?
Yeah.
I'm more so gifted on the pit.
Okay.
I really like the barbecue.
And you can grill as well?
Yeah,
like
very
grilled
well.
chicken and steak and lamb?
Steak, yes.
Lamb?
Lamb I've never done.
Okay.
And you're willing to learn how to cook other things
I'm a
besides
sponge.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That sounds good to me.
Your question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself purchasing a new home with my family.
Okay.
Hopefully my expectant wife.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Same, but with an empire. Someone that I can build one with, for sure.
Your question.
When you first saw me, what did you think?
I don't. I mean, I don't even know what his response is going to be. When you first saw me, what did you think? Say the first thing that came to your mind, but don't be rude though. Say the first thing that came to your mind. Like, why would you ask that question? Like, are you? That's giving me the wrong vibes. That's definitely giving me the wrong vibes.
Goofy.
Oh.
You just started laughing as soon as I looked you in the eyes. So.
Okay.
Okay. Let's find out why the lady popped. Why'd you pop?
The reason I popped is that you said that your wife and your family, meaning kids. I don't have kids, and I don't know if I can have kids. I'm 52, so I don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, here's the hard part. Do you have your toothpick?
I didn't get a toothpick.
Okay, I have one. You are going to have to pop one balloon.
This is tough. You said one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm following you.
I'm sorry.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
It's just the physical attraction is just not there. I can tell you have a great personality, but I just know that it wouldn't last if we were to make it to the end or anything like that.
Understood.
Okay.
See, I can appreciate that. That was honest. It was raw. It wasn't rude. You know, the physical attraction wasn't there. I don't want to waste your time. XYZ. See, that's the kind of maturity That's the kind of maturity rejection that you want on these type of shows. Is a mature rejection. You know, not trying to be rude, not trying to be offensive or anything. I really think that he's either going to pick the young lady in the green or the other young lady that he's with the glasses on that he's standing in front of.
Okay, you can ask the ladies the remaining balloons a question.
Okay. What are your non-negotiables?
Can you start with you?
Non-negotiable for me would be someone who cannot communicate. Communication is key. Communication is everything. And without that, we can't have a successful friendship, better yet, relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So communication.
All right, so mine's too.
Thank you.
Okay. What's your non-negotiable?
My non-negotiables, not being able to communicate effectively, not having a job or a career, not being flexible or understanding. Those are my non-negotiables.
Thank you.
What's your non-negotiable?
When you lack consistency, meaning you don't show up when you say you will, or you don't do things that you say you will.
Understood.
Okay. I'm allowed the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you're a tour in your own city.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say would be your first date with me in the city of Houston?
My first date with you would be, I'm kind of mellow. I like to do things a little more intimate. I'm assuming that some women don't know how to play pool, so we'll go play pool and possibly go get something to eat just to give me an opportunity to teach you something.
Definitely would like to be taught.
You don't know how to play pool?
I do not.
Oh, he will teach you. Your question?
Do you like to go to the movies?
I do. I love the movies.
Okay.
You don't like the movies?
No, I went to the movies for a long time, and in my last relationship, too long. I don't want to go to the movies anymore.
Okay. You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies wouldn't be one. And
What are you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that would be with you.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish in a minute, but I'm gonna stop you. let's break this down. The lady said that, do you like the movies? And she popped a balloon because he likes to go to the movies, but she's basing his frequency of the movie, she's basing that on her past relationship. And that may not be the same with him. Depending on what his schedule is and how frequent he like to go to the movies, that's all based on him. That has nothing to do with him. I just think that that's crazy. And then for this young lady to step into the game, pop her balloon, and say, well, I'm looking for something different and the movies is not it. That is only one facet of a person. Just because he like going to the movies and he like movies doesn't mean that he has a frequency of going to the movies over and over and over again. He just said, and this is where the listening part comes in. He just said that he likes to do the stuff that he likes to do is very intimate, and he wants to teach a woman something. So y'all are basing this off one particular answer, and you're popping your balloon, and now you're saying that you should look beyond looks and everything. But you got to understand, y'all only have maybe, let's say on average 10 to 15 minutes to actually get to know this person, and you got looks and answers to go off of. You're upset because he popped old girl balloon because he said that she's not physically attractive. That is his preference. You can't get mad because he has a preference of what he does not like. And then you pop your balloon based on answer one, response one, and answer two. That makes no sense whatsoever, because now what you're doing is that you're putting emotion into this response that you're having by saying, well, looks fade, so you can look beyond that. What that got to do with anything? That has to do with nothing. You're counting yourself out because of what he said to somebody else. I really think that when men and women get onto this show, in some situations, when a response happens, they need to kind of move away from that whole clicking up thing. Like, you don't even know this person. You about to block all your blessings and your chances of love because of what he said to somebody else. And if that's your conviction and belief, then okay, so be it. But I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all, because I can tell you right now, if I'm playing to win. So if y'all not playing to win, then what you doing here? Because y'all all taking up this challenge to get the person's attention that's walking down the line. But if you're gonna be clicking up with the next person because of what somebody said to them, then I mean, come on, boo boo. Like what? Like, then why are you standing up there? Because at the end of the day, you probably gonna end up by yourself, like on a real.
Through the test of time.
So what are you looking for besides not liking the movies?
I'm really into art and just being active.
Can I respond?
Mm-hmm.
So I did say that, the physical attraction just wasn't there. To me, physical attraction is very important because, there will be tough times, and, if all else fails, the friendship and the physical attraction is always going to be there. So, bodies change over time. That is 100% true. But, the only reason why, some of us, or at least me, are here is, because we're all physically attracted to each other.
And some people go for intellect, and some people go for physical attraction. Some people actually just go for, your aura or whatever. So I definitely agree with you, and I agree with what she's saying as well too, because it's just preferences. Yeah. Agree. Gotcha.
You know what, Deshae? That's a good response. I like that response, because the fluff. I understand you agree with both of them. And that's what we're gonna differ at, because I partially agree with her, but I more so agree with me. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree with me, but I understand what both parties are saying. But Deshae, I like how you intervene there and you clear that up, because you're right. Some people go for intelligence, some people go for aura, some people go for all of that stuff. But primarily, at the end of the day, if you aren't physically attracted to a person It don't matter how much intellect, it don't matter how much, or it doesn't matter, because if the person has dementia or get dementia, is the person go divorce because they got dementia and no longer have intellect? If they aura just happens, just so happily just changes, then what? Like I like your response. Actually, I love your response. I love that you came in and you actually did that response. But let's be honest. It all boils down to physical attraction. Somebody can easily say, "Oh well, I want to see what their intellect is like," which we had on this show. I want to see what their intellect is like. But at the end of the day, you still got to have some level of attraction to that person, because you're not going to understand their intellect without talking to them, and you just don't have that time frame on this show. So it all boils down at the end of the day to attraction. It all boils down to attraction. So I have to agree with him more than I can agree with her.
Is it me? Yes, come on up here. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
I do. So your empire, what does that look like to you, and how would you help the family build upon that empire?
It more so looks like I want 3 children, maybe 3 in an accident or whatever the case may be. And I'll just help whatever needs to be done, whatever that calls for, whatever my wife needs. If she needs financial support, if she needs emotional support, I'm 100% involved, 100% all the time.
I don't remember if I asked you do you have children?
So I do. I have one daughter. So
how old is she?
She is 11. She'll be 12 in December, and her opinion, her everything matters to me. So, I know you said 3, but what about, my one that I already have?
So 2 kids.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for her?
I did, but my mind went blank.
So how do we feel about each other?
I'm with it.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a match?
Yes.
All right, we have a match. There you go. Okay, take your girl.
Yeah.
Take your girl.
Hey, now boom. I got the first prediction right. Your boy about to play the lottery. I'm telling you, I'm about to hit $1 million and $1 million quick, baby.
Oh yeah, go right over there. So we want this balloon, the match balloon. Oh, that's a good look. It is. Usually we pass it around.
I love it. Come on, Max. After the pop's gonna get what I got, it's me, little CC. You see me on your TV. Oh, H time. Hey, it's going down. Didn't even know how to freestyle today. You must know. Sign me.
Want to discover your love path? Visit www.mylovepath.love and take the test to find.
Hey, look. I want y'all to go take the test and then drop it in the comments what your love path is. I want to see y'all drop y'all's. I'm gonna drop mine. I'm gonna wait for y'all to drop y'all's first because I need to see y'all sincere in what y'all talking about, and I'm gonna do mine.
Find out which of the 5 love paths best matches you.
Okay, explain. I wasn't there, so tell me what happened.
So the first one was because I want children, which is understandable. They're a little older. And the other one was because she asked if I wanted to go to the movies.
Wait a second. So she popped on you because you said that you didn't want to go to the movies?
I do like
Oh,
to
you
go
do like to go to the movies?
Correct.
Okay, so she said that's not her cup of tea.
Correct.
Okay, Leah, do you like to go to the movies?
I do.
Oh, it's always a good fun time.
It is, and it's quality time.
Yes, and then also you can take a really big purse with you, and you can put some snacks in there. You can go the hood way. You know what I'm saying? You see, man, you know how it is. Okay, so good. Okay, you don't want to go to the movies. Next, all right. So, okay. So, what did you like about Denzel when you saw him up there?
Very much intelligent. I can tell just by the words that he would use. And the first question that he asks about the men who influence our lives, I think it takes a man to ask about another man. So that was like, okay.
Green lights.
Green light.
Yes, I love that. So what prompted you to ask that question, Denzel?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Already. What's good, brother? Who we rocking with today?
Yeah, my name Q.
Q.
Yes, sir.
All right, where you from, big dog?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. What you came looking for, man? What you got in mind?
Man, I just came, fine for looking for me. That's it. I don't like to force things, so
Yeah.
whatever's there is there. For
Something in particular you looking for?
Just
Hold on. Look, I know I just let these intros roll, but what happened to Love on the Rocks? they were producing Love on the Rocks, and now we're here. Now, don't get me wrong. I like this dude as a host. So, hey, I'm gonna let him cook. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
a kind woman, down to earth, real kind and easy going. So that's all I'm looking for.
That's a bet. Give me one deal breaker.
One deal breaker for me, probably cigarette smoking, man. I know that's real cliche, but I can't deal with my who smoke cigarettes.
I got you, bro. Me neither. That's a bet.
Sir.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right, my name is Q.
So now we don't have the wireless mics on anymore. They must have died. I don't know what they were doing with that, but hey, innovative, new. Just try it all.
32, and I do security. I'm in school for IT, so I'm looking to move to that field sometime soon. So.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me is I respect boundaries. Whatever boundaries you put out there, I respect them. Cool under pressure. I like to communicate. So, open-minded. So those things y'all may feel like people judge you for, feel free to tell me about that, and I like stuff like that. So yeah.
And what is an interesting fact about you?
I like female rap, so Glorilla, Sexy Red, I like stuff like that. So
Glorilla?
Yeah, I like Glorilla.
Okay, and what is your love path?
Say I'm a free spirit.
Free spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you have no pop balloons.
Hold on, wait. Wasn't the last guy a free spirit? So we got 2 free spirits on the show? I guess it take a free spirit to come on this show, boy, because I tell you. Don't forget to drop your love path in the comments, because I want to see it. Y'all drop yours, I'm going to drop mine.
You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, my first question would be, if you can go back in time to your younger self and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. What I would do if I can go back.
Yeah, you can go back in time and speak to your younger self. Like, what kind of advice would you give you now that you're older, like for now?
I would listen more to my mom. Just be more just kind of take what she told me when I was younger in consideration and just be more, just respecting my mom.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher and I'm 32. How young?
It doesn't matter, maybe in your teens, whatever.
Okay. Mine involves sports. So I probably would have chosen a different path as far as which colleges I probably would have went to and played for. Yeah. I probably would have chosen differently and just known that it was okay to choose a different path and not think, just because it's a junior college or something like that. So, it's not okay to play at that different school. Just chosen differently,
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is HR. If I can go back to my younger years, when I graduated from high school, I would have went to law school to be a lawyer because I would like to be a prosecutor. So that's something I thought about years later. But after I got my master's and my bachelor's, I'm like, I'm not going back. But I wish I would have had law school on my mind when I graduated from high school. Yes, indeed.
It's not too late.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Elle. I'm a loan originator. And if I could go back in time, I would tell myself that confidence is key. I wasn't always the most confident and sure of myself. For example, if someone told me I was wrong, even if I was right, I would internalize that and second guess it. So I think I would learn that early on. I'd probably be.
And what was your age too?
Oh, I'm 30. Oops, sorry, I'm 31. I just turned 31.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
I'm Sharita. I'm a property manager, and if I can go back in time, I would love differently.
And what was your age?
I'm 42.
Okay. I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I have one kid.
You want more kids?
I'm open to it. Whatever my partner decides, I'm open to it. So it's not a deal breaker or not.
Okay.
How old is your one kid?
He's 6.
6.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I can't have any kids, and I don't want any more kids.
I was just open to it, meaning like
Okay.
if he wanted to,
And if
it's
they don't
not,
want to, you're okay with
still
that?
cool with it. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. What was your question?
What is your relationship like with your mother?
My mom passed when I was 15, so yeah, it just happened when I was young. So yeah. But I did have my cousin take me in, me and my siblings. So me and her real close. I appreciated her for that because when I did lose my mom, I didn't have to go to foster care. So we're real close, and she took us in. So yeah.
That's dope.
Okay, let's find out why the ladies popped.
Okay.
Why did you pop?
You said you have a child and you would like more, and I might not be able to have it. Sorry.
Yeah. Just to reiterate, I was just open to it. So if I was to meet someone and they say they didn't want any, then I'm fine with that also. I'm fine with just my one. But I respect your answer.
So basically, he's open to not having children too.
Yeah.
Okay. And why did you pop?
Yeah, they skipped that whole informational part. All they heard was I have a kid and I'll be open to more. I don't know how they interpreted that. I mean, they could have asked a question of, or just like the young lady that's 52. She could have said, "Hey, I'm 52. Don't know if I can have kids. Don't want kids. Is that okay?" Before she popped her balloon, instead of just going ahead and just pop her balloon. Like, I don't understand why people prematurely pop their balloon. Then when they find out the new response, or when they find out the updated response, or the clarity, or to get the clarity, then they still just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, why? It's right there. Ask the question before you pop. Ask the question.
The same thing. I don't think you were really sure about wanting another child, and that's a big decision that you must be sure about.
Yeah, I definitely respect it.
Do you have any children?
I don't.
But you do want some. Okay. And why'd you pop?
I don't want any more kids. My kids are grown, so that's the reason why I popped that.
Okay, I respect it.
Okay.
They don't listen. There's no listening happening.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
What is your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life, I guess just getting out of the military early. I did 5 years and got out, but I probably should have stayed in.
What branch were you in?
I was a Marine.
The Marines, okay.
Do you have any questions for her?
How do you handle conflict when you're in a relationship?
So I want to talk about it. I'm a type person, I want to talk about it like right then when it happens. I am patient, so I will wait until you're ready to talk about it. But I'm not the type of person, don't keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. That's not going to sit well at all.
How do you handle conflict?
I'm easy to talk to. I like to talk right then and there also. If we need to walk away and give it time, I'm cool with that also. So it's just, I try to find the best path for dealing with it.
How much time?
It depends on you. Different people need different, durations of time. So I try to read who they are and I try to adapt to that and just try to go from there.
I really have a lot of more questions.
You do?
I do.
You can ask a few more. What do you want to match? You all okay with each other? And why you pop?
It's just more so, it's the earrings for me. Just a little bit. I think you're dressed very well. I think everything is matching. You look very nice. You're very clean. You smell nice. I smell you from over here. You smell like cocoa butter and things like that. It's just the hoops. That's it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard it before, man. It's
Yeah.
just I'd rather be mean than try to
Yeah.
be somebody else to appease people. So I respect that though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you very much.
Okay, so when you walked out, did they initially start popping on you?
No, nobody popped.
Oh, so so you was feeling yourself a little bit? You was like,
nobody popped until I said like a certain thing. So yeah.
uh-oh. What'd you say?
They asked about kids, and then I have one which I don't think they had an issue with, but when it came to me being open to more, I think they misinterpreted when I said I'm open to it, meaning like if they want one, then it's fine. And if they don't, then I'm also cool with it as well. I'm fine with my one.
So you think that they interpreted it as if you were saying you had to have more children?
Yeah.
Okay, but you were just saying, look, if you want a baby, we can have a baby.
Yeah.
But that's not, either way, you're cool.
Yeah, either way, I'm fine with my one son. And then one girl said that she didn't like it because it sounded unsure. So, which I respect as well, because that's a big decision to make when you're dealing with somebody.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Already, what's good with you, brother?
How you doing?
Who I'm speaking with, man?
I'm Adrian.
Adrian, we already know what you're here looking for, man, but give me some qualities in a woman that you're looking for tonight.
Looking for a woman that's caring.
Yeah.
Somebody that can really nurture the soul and the spirit, and also someone that's adventurous.
I got you. Give me a deal breaker.
A deal breaker? Let me see. Somebody that's mean spirited. Can't do no
Mean spirit?
Nah.
Mean like attitude mean or just nasty spirit all together?
Attitude, nasty spirit, all that.
That's a bet. I hope you find what you're looking for, man.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, peace, brother.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
How y'all doing, ladies? My name is Adrian. I'm 35 years old, and I'm in the industrial development field.
Okay, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me, I'm well versed in everything.
Now I can tell you right now, this girl right here is ready to pop. I don't know if y'all seen that, but she ready to pop. Also, the hat and the glasses, right there. I'm pretty sure they gonna pop on that, or they gonna say something about his hat and glass. Some women have said it in the past. I can't see your face, I can't see your eyes, and everything. You all covered up. So let's kind of see where they go with this.
I'm a pretty versatile guy, so you never know what you're getting with me as far as just dates and excitement. I'm very caring, very nurturing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a gentleman.
Okay. And what is an interesting fact about you?
I'm allergic to ketchup.
What?
Don't put no ketchup on my burger, sandwich, nothing.
What happens if...
I start vomiting instantly.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path, I'm a harmonizer.
Okay. All right, well, so far you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. Let's start off with you in the blue.
The question is general.
Oh, the question is general. About to grill y'all one by one.
He missed that.
All right, ladies. How do y'all feel about kids? Men with kids, dating men with kids.
How many do you have?
I have one.
How old?
I have an 8-year-old son.
Okay. Let's start with you giving him your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha, and I have my own tax business. What was the question?
I'll for a second.
I went over there. How do I feel about a man with kids? With you with kids?
Dating a man with kids.
I mean, I have 3.
Okay, cool.
So, do you want more kids?
In the future, I mean, everybody's different, but you know, that's more of a second date question.
So hold on. So do you want more kids, or are you open to not having any more kids?
That answer, I'm kind of liquid with it, you know.
You're not sure.
Not sure.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher. My question for oh no. Sorry. I'm 32. How do I feel about a man with kids? As long as it's not too many. 3 and up is just too many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be back. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Elle. I am 31, and I am a loan originator.
And how do you feel about a man with kids? He has 1 child.
I don't mind a man with kids. You have to have a good co-parenting relationship, and then you also have to be open to have more in the future. Because being a stepmom is a lot of responsibility, and you got to be willing to reciprocate that in some way.
And you have no children?
I don't have any children.
Okay.
And can you take your shades off, please?
I know it.
I like to look in the eyes, yeah.
It's kind of bright, yeah.
About his shades.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
I'm Sharita. I'm 42. I'm a property manager. I don't care if men have a kid. I'm gonna love them like they're mine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. You do have a pop balloon, or some pop balloons. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Why'd you pop?
Because he's not sure if he wants kids, and I'm not gonna have any more kids.
Well, I said that because, I mean, it kind of fluctuates with the partner. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with somebody who doesn't want to have kids, then, you know, I'll kind of, you know, move towards that depending on, you know what I'm saying, how far we go.
Well, I'm 46. So,
Okay, well,
I mean,
you know,
you already know.
you know, you pass that age. Okay.
Have you ever
Gotcha.
dated an older woman?
I have.
Okay.
And why'd you pop?
My name is Katrina. I pop because I typically do not date guys with kids, to be honest. Yeah, and
I
that
respect
seems
it.
to be the going question here, so I'll keep.
And why'd you pop?
I want someone who is sure that they want kids.
Okay,
More
like I
kids.
said, if I'm with somebody who wants kids, then, you know what I'm saying, we moving forward in that way. But it takes 2 to tango, so
So, but I mean, ideally, you're okay with just one.
ideally, yes.
And he said he wouldn't mind having more kids.
Okay.
Okay, and why'd you pop?
And the balloons are falling, and just one after another, just one after another.
I don't feel like as though we could probably talk about many things.
You don't?
No.
I mean, that was just question 1, you know, but it's okay.
Okay.
Feel how you feel.
I'm a little interested about that statement because she said I don't feel like we could talk about many things. I need her to go a little bit more deep into that statement. I want to know why she thinks that.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Are you a good kisser? And how do you know?
I think I am a good kisser, and I never got any complaints.
And do you have any questions for her?
What's your ideal first date? Like, where would you, if it was up to you, where would you take someone you're interested in?
On a helicopter ride.
Helicopter ride. Wow, that's, you know. I'm not sure I'm ready for all that, you know. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, but, you know, I mean, but that's very, like, I'm an adventurous person. I love adventure, so, you know, I like that.
Thank you.
Okay, and how do you feel about each other?
Okay, I like her. She's nice. Seems like an easygoing person.
I am very much so.
Okay.
So is this a match?
It's a match.
It is a match. There we go. Yeah. All right.
I didn't see that
Thank you, girl. Yes.
coming.
Oh, it's not just tonight.
All the ladies were looking really good here tonight, and we don't always get that every single time. So I'm very excited about it. Okay. So what made you, Mr. Adrian, come out to pop the balloon?
I actually got the invite from a friend of mine.
That encouraged you? Had they done it before?
Yes, they have.
And they had a good experience?
Yeah, they were just like, it's fun, you know. Never know who you might see or what you might, end up with.
Yes. So I know that you have done the pop the balloon experience before, right?
I did. I was nervous as hell the first time, but I'm glad I didn't get a match. I got a match today.
Yes, indeed. And if at first you don't succeed, we can dust it off and try again. Yes. So when me and Deshay were talking about how much we loved you when you were here last time, how great your personality was, and that we were so happy to see you come back. And we really both said we hope that she makes a match today, and then that's what happens.
Lord, answer your prayers.
Yes, indeed.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier.
Hey, man,
Check the
drop y'all
description
thoughts
for
in
the link.
comments, man. What
All
do
right,
y'all think
what's up,
about that
H-Town? My name is Apex. Me looking for a nice young lady to grow with, get to know, and go from there. It work till it don't. Mine.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
My man smooth. He's smooth in the bug.
Hello.
He stepped in like,
Your mic. I'm
How you
good.
doing
How
today?
are
I'm
you?
sorry.
You're fine.
Definitely.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ray Carlton. They call me Apex. I'm a nurse and I'm also a realtor. I do a lot of different businesses. I deal with a lot of people all over the world.
And what is your age?
I'm 44.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Some green flags in dating me is the most important thing, which is also my first question. I'm a man of principles. So my first question will be, do you believe in God? You have to believe in God to deal with me.
Okay, you'll ask that in a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but the green flags in dating you are that you believe in the Lord?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll just go from there. Some of the things that, I'm looking for something stable, something peaceful. It works till it don't, you know what I mean? And so that being said, I like for people to be genuine, sincere, honest. If I can't deal with you straight, and if we're having an argument about just something and you sit back and just doing the argument, you lie about what we're talking about, I believe that people, when you lie to me about small things, you lie to me about big things.
Okay, and what is an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact about me is that I'm like nothing you've ever seen. It's the greatest show on earth.
Okay. What is your love path?
My love path is the stable lover.
Stable lover?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. So I'm a very stable person. I don't believe that success resides with confusion.
Okay. All right. Well, you don't have any pop balloons, so. Okay, well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's ask the ladies why they
We're
pop
fine.
them. Yeah. Okay. Giving your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46 and I have my own tax business.
Love it.
And why'd you pop?
Short.
That's okay. You know what I mean? Some of the most notorious people in the world are short. But I'm about it though.
Okay.
why she just call it? Why she just come out and just say my man is short? Like, she like why'd you buy your below short? It just looked, bro, like we know he's short, but you ain't gotta just say you're not attracted to him. Like, dang, man, short kings matter too.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
So, Courtney, I am a special education teacher. And I'm 32. So the part that the reason why I popped the balloon was because you said I'm a person that it works until it doesn't. I like to keep trying until, you know what I mean. Like we try everything, and even still still keep trying. So I think that was enough for me.
Well, here's the thing about it. You could be doing something and trying your best, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm not going to go take myself through anything that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
That's
if
fair.
it doesn't work, why would you keep putting yourself through that?
That's fair.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is human resource.
Yes, ma'am.
And the reason why I popped is because I don't feel a connection with you. I like to be able to want to kiss you, hug you, and all that. So I don't feel that connection with you.
I can understand that.
But you have gorgeous eyes.
Definitely.
Yeah, mesmerizing eyes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
I respect what people feel and don't feel.
Yes.
The Bible says, is my sheep will know the sound of my voice. And so if somebody likes you or doesn't respond to you, I'm not messed up by it. It's my job to holler at you. It's your job to respond.
Yes, sir. I
Yes, ma'am.
understand. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Do you have any questions for him? Okay.
Questions.
Take your time.
I heard you hear the word stable a lot. What is your ideal partner?
My ideal partner is somebody who doesn't cause confusion. A lot of times, because people are uneven about themselves, they don't know what they really want. And so when something comes and approaches them that they really want, they don't know what to do with it. And so I like to make sure that people are really sure about where they're going, because I'm sure about where I'm going.
Okay. Do you have any more questions? Or do you have any questions?
Do you have any kids?
I don't have any children.
Do you want children?
I would love children one day.
Do you have children?
I don't. I have a daughter, but she's estranged. But at the same time, I don't mind having children with the right person, because when you decide to have a kid with somebody, too many people have kids, but don't really plan to be with somebody for 18 years. You know what I mean? And so if you having kids with somebody and you're not planning to be with them for 18 years, it's going to cause a problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's so important to decide to have kids with somebody who you feel like you're going to be with for the rest of your life.
I completely agree.
Yes, ma'am. I assume that's why you don't have any kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I have a
Definitely.
plethora of nieces and nephews.
And that's cool. And they'll fill your heart until you find the right person to have kids with.
Right.
Absolutely.
Do you have any more questions?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna pop my balloon just out of respect, because I feel like that we could vibe on a spiritual level and also business as well. But I do wish you best of luck in the future.
I have no problem with that, and I respect that.
No. Listen, you have to pop your balloon. Like that's the purpose of the show, is to pop the balloon. Or why do we always miss this concept later on when somebody, we can vibe on something spiritual and we can vibe on something, business like, so I'm not gonna pop my balloon. No, that's the very reason why you pop your balloon, and then y'all just kind of sync up afterwards. Just do that. Do that piece.
Thank you for being receptive.
Okay, thank you. All right, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Well, bring some more balloons in. I'm not messed up about it.
You're fine. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what made you brave enough to say that you're going to come out here tonight?
It really wasn't about being brave.
I think it's about being brave. You're putting yourself out there, and some people would never.
I mean, sure. You put yourself out there every day. It depends on what level you want to put yourself out there at. If you're scared, success resides on the other side of fear.
Yep.
I've conquered fear a long time ago.
Yeah, but something everyone hasn't done that. So I'm giving you a compliment. Big ups to you for overcoming, fear and saying that you do what you want to do. Because there are some people that don't. Yeah, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You came drippy. You got your outfit on. You got your suit with your loafers and everything. So you came dressed to impress, which is a good thing. Were the ladies appreciating that?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
I'm tired.
I am
You was
exhausted.
running around here like a chicken with a head cut off today.
No, and at least you probably changed shoes. I did not. Yes.
You
Well,
look
even
amazing
though
though.
you're tired, you still look great.
Yes.
Yeah, all of us. Yes.
Yes,
All
she
of
looks
us.
like a vacation.
Yes, I had wanted to put my legs out because I know that T. Pendel had wanted to see them.
Oh,
So
girl,
I'm very
wait a
excited.
minute. Your legs, he want to see my ankles, so I
Yeah.
got them out too.
So we gave him what he wanted.
Just saying.
What they want. But we had a really good episode. You know, we got some new guys out.
Yeah,
And some matches.
a lot of matches.
Yes.
A lot of matches tonight, yeah.
Finding love is hard work.
Yeah.
That's why we're so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super exhausted right now.
You good?
I feel like we were asleep
Yes.
the whole time.
But you know, the camera loves us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ladies be safe getting home.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what all that be about. The whole end of the show, kind of wrap up that they do. That's always interesting. But no, regardless of the case, so they did some things different, so to speak. They had like the, you know. In the first round, they had the wireless microphones on, and then they kicked out the wireless microphones. Then they had some good matches. They did a lot more background information, stuff like that. Now they have this. I guess they have this partnership with Love Path, and I want y'all to throw y'all Love Path. Y'all take the Love Path quiz, throw it in one of the chats on one of the videos. Throw it in the video chat, and y'all do y'all show y'all. I'm gonna show mine. I think that's real interesting. I love to see what a lot of people's different love paths are. I think that's gonna be really, really interesting. And then they look like they may do a collab with 2 on the next one, which I'm gonna find really interesting. So if they do a collab with 2, I'm definitely gonna react to that one. But look, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Man, I will catch y'all in the next go around. Peace.